kicks it away.
Bobby Murray's going to be a big factor tonight. Excellent goalie, high shot. The only way Needham's going to beat is to shoot low. Good potential all-star goalie this year.
Out on the ice there, that's Wellesley's captain, number 19, Kenny Moon, who's their best defensive player.
Well, you know, I think if Needham can keep up the intensity they played with against Framingham South, you know, they should have no trouble beating Wellesley tonight.
I know Coach Paul Kelly's really looking for a win here. Take 2 wins into next season would be a real nice way to end the season. Absolutely.
Been in practice head lately, and Paul's been switching around the lines. I noticed from game to game they seem to change. And already on the second line here, he's got a change with Scotty Conley centering Brian Conley and Kevin Fleming. The past game was Billy Conley centering Brian Conley and Scott Conley.
And he's got Stephen Fox back there in defense. Oh, big shot right there. Smith on the ice. Brian Conley can't clear the puck. Wellesley keeps it in. That's Mark Fallon behind the net. He swims it in front of it. That's Terry Sullivan carrying the puck to Needham. Sullivan pushes it up to Brian Conley. Stop there. Scotty Conley breaks out 2-on-1 with Fleming. Over to Fleming. Fleming's backhander. Easy save for Murray.
You mentioned Terry Sullivan earlier. He's played a very consistent year this year as a freshman. Come out strong in every game I've seen him play. Plays with his heart all the time.
It's Scotty Conley right down his spots. Oh, Murray takes it. Oh, it's a loose puck. Murray makes a rebound save on number 10, Brian Conley.
Fine effort there by Needham to get the puck in the net.
That's no icing. Smith over to Fox. Fox brings the puck up to Brian Conley. Brian Conley makes a move, steps into the zone. Nice move. Conley holds the puck. He's in front. He gets it back. Big stand up there. Number 4, Lucarelli for Wellesley. Lucarelli clears the zone. That's back to Terry Sullivan, Needham fine freshman. Over to number 10, Brian Conley. Off of Fleming's stick. Number 2, Terry Sullivan, flips it in. Murray covers the puck.
Some good skating by both teams tonight. Both teams have come out looking for a win tonight, Ed, I'll tell you. Go either way. Could go either way.
Needham's applied some pressure so far, but Wellesley seems to be skating much more effectively than they were in the last outing.
Yep.
That's number 12, Mike Jackman, centering Jay Fay and Mike Hoffman. Oh, no, that's Shane Carey, number 18 for the Rockets. Brian Danahy and P.J. Hunt on defense. Quick shot there by Fay. Nice effort.
Excellent cover-up on the part of Bobby Murray. So far, he's held the Needham Rockets at bay.
What Needham has to protect against is a quick goal. Lots of times when a goalie's not facing many shots, or relaxing. I'm sure Smith won't let that happen. Pucked out, P.J. Hunt tries to keep it in to Needham, but that effort's in vain. It's back to Hunt. Hunt started in the Needham zone. He flips the puck over. That's going to be icing.
I tell you, this Needham third line has played quite impressive in the last few games. Michael Jackson scored the winning goal off of against Framingham South this past game, and the game before that I happened to see. This line looked really impressive, keeping the puck in the zone and working in front of the net.
You know, Terry, on that Jackman goal, Dave Fay did an excellent job taking the puck out from behind the net, worked hard. He's really played well last game.
Yes, he did.
Fay's over in the corner. Puck out. Brian Danahy skates the puck out. Nice rush.
3-on-1 for Needham.
He fires. Nice save, Bobby Murray. Carey gives chase to Needham, but Alex Cook knocks the puck out of the zone for Wellesley over to Dave Fay. Needham, he slides the puck in, and Needham gives chase. That's number 18, Shane Carey. Cook gets the puck back. He gets hit by Hunt. So it's going to be an offside call. It's number 6, Peter Dalmanian, and Smith covers the puck effectively. Oh, that's going to be a bad penalty for Needham.
a 7-day save for
Yeah.
Needham.
That might be amazing.
Needham's penalty killers are Terry Sullivan back at the point with Billy Conley and
Got your cotton out there.
Paul Tricotton and Walter Langell up front.
It's a minute and a half for Needham in the box. That's Tom Moylan taking the face-off, facing off against Paul Tricotton. Terry Needham has another player in the box.
I don't know what that's for. Michael Hartman, number 6, is
Serving a penalty. I think it's a misconduct. Kenny Moon dives to keep the puck in. It's a nice play by Terry Sullivan for the Rockets. Tricotton slides the puck out. Moon's back to recover the puck.
Walter Langell with some excellent pressure for Needham.
Walter's a good hustler. That's Moon, makes a nice move, brings the puck out of the zone. He's got Moylan over to Moylan. Billy Conley takes him out of the play effectively. Langell slides it out. Conley has the puck. Conley jailed. I think that's an offside call.
Billy's very good with the puck on the penalty kill and likes to take the puck, skate it back, look for an opening, not just dump the puck straight ahead. Likes to look around a bit. Still Paul Tricotton and Walter Langell are forwards from the penalty killing unit for Needham.
But that's Moylan centering Shamanian and Lucarelli, number 4. Billy slots the puck into the board.
.38 seconds left in the penalty for Wellesley. I've yet to see him get a good shot on net. Sure they're looking for one.
Tangle up there. Terry Sullivan steps up, hits Lucarelli. Smith dives, knocks the puck away. Cotton sends the puck out.
Lucarelli with a nice chance there in front of the net. Failed to capitalize.
That's Shamanian right there. Fires wide. Moylan picks the puck up, sends it in around the boards. Shamanian gives chase. He's fighting there with Terry Sullivan.
10 seconds left on Wellesley's power play. They've yet to
Slides
get
it
a
out to
decent
Cotton. That's number 14, Paul Donnell, and they kept the puck in. Oh.
There's whistle dead. The penalty's up.
What was the call there, Terry?
I didn't quite see it.
It looked like Needham had a 2-on-1 break.
Wellesley did a good job keeping it in the zone. Needham couldn't get it out, but they failed to capitalize on any shots.
That's Peter Salas centering Mark Fallon and number 8. There's no number 8 on the program. Hunt has the puck to Needham. Slides it over to Danahy. Danahy steps up across the red line and fires it in. Murray takes it. I don't know what they...
I believe that was a penalty, and I think it's on Wellesley.
Flashing. That's Wellesley's captain, Kenny Moon. He's going to have a minute and a half in the box. This is an excellent opportunity for the Rockets to jump out on top. They've had several chances. They have not really had an excellent shot on net.
They haven't. Wellesley played good defense so far, and Bobby Murray certainly helped them out a bit.
Needham's going to really have to batter Murray to get one by him.
Paul Kelly elects to go with Scott Conley and Brian Conley and Kevin Fleming up front in the power play. Brian Danhe and P.J. Hunt on defense.
Slides it out. He clears the puck. Smith retrieves the puck behind the net. Leaves it there for Hunt. Hunt rushes up. He steps over to Brian Conley. To Scotty Conley. Back to Brian Conley. Makes a nice move. He's in. It's Scotty Conley in it. Goal! Scotty Conley.
Excellent goal. Excellent goal by Scotty.
1-0. Great play by Brian Conley. The junior forward hopped through the defense and slid the puck over to Scotty Conley.
Both of them connected well on that play, Eddie. I'm telling you, Brian really worked to get the puck through to him, and Scotty made a nice shot to put it away. Needham's up 1-0.
I think that's going to read Scotty Conley from number 10, Brian Conley from number 3, P.J. Hunt. What they need is Terry.
Yep, that's the intensity they carried in the third period against Framingham South. Let's see if they can carry it. Wellesley doesn't look ready to quit now.
Oh, Brian Conley again, right? Number 4, Mark Lucarelli plays his own.
Lucarelli's been playing an excellent game defensively so far for Wellesley.
Number 14, Paul Donnell. It's over to P.J. Hunt. Hunt worked it out. Picked up there by number 15, Sean Flaherty.
That'll be called for offside.
Yeah.
Needham has two freshman defensemen out there. Terry Sullivan along with number 19, Marty Devaney, who's also a freshman.
And they've got Jackman centering Hoffman and Carey this time. Bay's not out there. Oh, he's still in the block, misconduct. Wellesley tries to clear the puck. Jackman keeps it in, does a nice job. Hoffman throws it around the board. Is blocked there by Lucarelli. Lucarelli throws it out. Terry Sullivan gives chase. He carries the puck around the Needham net, now changes direction. He carries the puck. He slides it up to Jackman. Jackman picks it up there, tries to get it to Carey. The play is broken up. Carey slides it into the zone past Lucarelli. Mike Hoffman gives chase for the Rockets. It's up to number 9, Greg Slemlaw. He gets put on his back. There's number 14, Paul Donnell, and makes a nice move, and Terry Sullivan does a nice job to keep him out of the play.
Excellent defensive play by Sullivan.
All right, that's number 19 for Needham, Marty Devaney. He slides the puck over to Shane Carey, over to Mike Jackman, throws it in. Jackman gives chase, and it's going to be a face-off in the Wellesley zone.
Both teams going at each other, end-to-end hockey. Wellesley looking to even the score.
A nice rush by number 14, Paul Donnell, for the Red Raiders. Also a nice job by Terry Sullivan to carry him out of the play. All right, Needham has Billy Conley centering. Walter Langell and Paul Patat. Quick shot, Murray, another save. Hunt breaks, the puck gets over the blue line. He's going to have to clear the zone over to Fox. Fox back to Hunt. Up, past Langell into the Wellesley zone. Kenny Moon picks the puck up there. Moon's behind the net. Carries it out. It's number 2, Alex Cook. Steve Fox slides the puck up to Billy Conley. Billy Conley gets rode off the play by Alex Cook. Over to Walter Langell. Langell flips the puck into the zone. He was hit there by number 19, Kenny Moon. That's Tom Moylan. Stands on the shot. Slides it in front. Conley gathers the puck. He slides it over to number 9, Paul Patat, and Paul Patat makes a move, but he's broken up there by number 4, Mark Lucarelli. Lucarelli slides it in past P.J. Hunt. Hunt retrieves the puck, brings it around the net. Slides it over to Patat, and taken there by number 16, Mark Fallon, for the Red Raiders. Wellesley's checking effectively right now. Conley tries to send Langell. Langell taps it in. Langell gives chase. Chakotton's there, misses the puck.
Both teams working hard so far, Eddie.
Oh, Langell's in alone. He fires. Nice save, Bobby Murray. That was a nice play. Langell was at the blue line. Needham flipped it over the defense edge. Langell breaks the puck.
Needham still playing. Excellent pressure. Excellent pressure.
Puck's picked up there by number 11, Peter Salas. He slides it in. Langell gathers the puck. Conley picks it up.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty on Langell. Flashing. Looks like flashing.
That's not a good penalty.
Well, it's not a good penalty. They don't need that right now. They were just carrying about a minute and a half of good intensity. Now it's going to be spoiled by, you know, a penalty that really didn't have to be taken. Wellesley's got a chance here to tie the score now.
Wellesley's been checking very effectively. Much more effectively than I thought they would. I thought this game would be an easy victory for Needham the way they played against South, but Wellesley's really played well. It's not that Needham has not played well.
Wellesley's looking for their only chance of victory this season.
The penalty killer to Needham will be number 10, Brian Conley. He's on defense of Scotty Conley with Terry Sullivan, Marty Devaney on defense. That's Peter Shamanian in. Ooh, nice hit.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty there.
Penalty. I think that's going to be elbowing on Marty Devaney for the Rockets.
No?
No, because Smith's coming out of the net. No, it's a penalty on Shamanian, interference.
Couldn't really see it from this angle that well, Eddie, because, you know, the Needham players are in the way.
Initially, I thought they were going to call elbow on elbowing on Devaney, but it wasn't. It looked like a clean hit from here.
Well, he did have his hands up a bit, but, you know, that didn't offset the interference, the blatant interference.
Devaney and Sullivan, the two Rocket defensemen, two freshmen, big kids for their age.
They are. They're going to, within the next couple of years, you know, they're going to prove themselves as above-average players in the Bay State League. Sullivan already a starter from the start. Marty Devaney hasn't seen quite as much time, but proved to be effective when he has been in there.
That's Brian Conley fighting for the puck. And he dumps number 18, Gerard Parker.
Brian Conley's been very effective for Needham this year. Hard working, forechecking, excellent play, penalty killing.
He's had a couple of great games for the Rockets.
He's only a junior. He should be in for a heck of a year next year.
He brings the puck. He slides it.
Goal!
Brian Conley.
By himself.
What a play.
By himself out of the corner. Excellent play.
That's what he's done all year. He just worked hard and hard for every goal.
Exactly. I noticed he's got that goal in his backhand there. He, all of his, the past, I believe, 4 goals is all coming in his backhand. Little shots in front of the net from 2 or 3 feet out, but, you know, they all count one. Doesn't have the most overpowering shot, but the hard work will get the goals for Needham.
Scotty Conley gives chase to the Rockets. Out to number 14, Paul Donnellan. Conley steps across. It's over to Scotty Conley. He brings it into the Wellesley zone. He makes a move on the defenseman. No, that's Jared Parker that he went by. Moon comes in and puts a hit on Scotty Conley. Brian Conley works the puck out of the corner. He carries it into the middle. He's going to try and slide it back to Marty Devaney. Devaney winds up, shoots. Oh, it's way wide. Very wide. Terry Sullivan steps up and keeps the puck in. Brian Conley's got it in the corner. Oh, he put Kenny Moon on it.
Yeah, didn't he?
That's Greg Stremloff carrying the puck for the Red Raiders over to Donnellan. Donnellan stops, shoots, missed save, covers the puck.
Smith covered up well on that.
That is really coming on strong as a goalie.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot to get off by Paul Donnellan there. Worked hard on Smith there. Almost flipped it by him, but Smith covered up in time.
Pat's had a frustrating year. He was going to start the first game of the season. They pulled his groin in the scrimmage against Archbishop Williams, and of course Jay Lupo for the Rockets just had an excellent year, and Pat didn't see as much time as I'm sure he would have liked, but then he put on quite a show the other night against Framingham South. Jackman carries the puck for the Rockets, tries to make a move. He gets broken up there by Moon. Number 21 for the Rockets, Kevin Fleming against Mark Lucarelli. Wellesley tries to clear the puck. Number 11, Peter Salas clears the puck. Hunt flips it over. Moon breaks the play up, tries to carry it in, carries it into the Needham zone, makes a move. Shane Carey's in there. He knocks the puck out. Moon takes it, fires a shot. Smith knocks it away easily. That's Danny in there for the Rockets trying to clear the puck. Danny carries the puck. He's got Fleming. He overshoots and
Brian Danahy's had a heck of a year. You know, improvement-wise, he's come a long way. I saw him skate earlier in the year, and he was making a lot of basic mistakes, but he's proved himself to be quite an effective player towards the latter part of this year.
So it's Jackman centering Carey and Hopman. Wow, that's going to be number 11, Peter Salas, centering number 8. There's no 8 here on the roster. And number 16, Mark Fallon.
Parker and Lucarelli out there in defense for Wellesley. They've been an impressive combo tonight for this game, playing consistent defense.
Kenny Moon's also played well for the Red Raiders. Number 12, Mike Jett, and Lucarelli comes in, and Smith snatches the puck.
Lucarelli let a good shot go there, right on net. That's what Wellesley needs. They got to get their shots on net, or they could be in trouble.
Smith did a good job. Came out, cut down the angle, made it look easy. Stands are starting to fill up now. Rather big Wellesley crowd. Bigger than expected.
Hasn't been as loud as I thought it would be, though. Nothing compared to last year.
Nothing compared to past year.
Has been known to get quite out of hand here at Babson Recreation Center.
That's number 14, Moylan. Smith makes a nice save. Just slides the puck away. Smith knocks it out. Nice save, Pat Smith.
Smith looking very impressive tonight.
Number 14, Denellen behind the net. Slides it in front. Lucarelli keeps the puck in.
Wellesley applying excellent pressure here.
Walter Langell tries to get the puck out. Over to Billy Conley. Billy Conley can't clear the puck. Terry Sullivan retrieves the puck for the Rockets. He slides it over. Number 19, Marty Devaney, slides it back around the boards. Langell gets broken up there by Denellen. Sullivan with the puck. Sullivan over to Langell. They can't. Needham's having. All right, now Billy Conley breaks out. He's got Trecarton. He comes in. He slides the puck across Trecarton. It gets broken up. He still has the puck. Conley carries it. I don't know what the call is here.
I believe it might have been a high sticking on Walter Langell. Or, well, it could be a penalty. Misconduct again. Second for Needham this period.
I think 17 blue. That's Walter Langell. Langell shakes his head in frustration.
Needham will still stay playing with 5 men. I believe Walter will be out.
Chris Devaney's going to take his place over at left wing. Chris Devaney, the older brother, Marty Devaney. Chris wears number 4, Marty wears number 19. That's Moylan. Takes the draw, back to Moon. Moon brings it back around his own net. Clears the puck. Devaney controls the puck, slides it back in. It's going to be outside and cleared off. Moon brings the puck. He makes a nice rush. Carries it into the zone. Met there by number 2, Terry Sullivan. He throws Sullivan down. Moon still has the puck. Slides it out in front. In vain. He still missed, deflects the puck away. Puck's in front. Moon. Nice play by Chris Devaney.
That's an excellent play. He got his stick under it. I believe it was Moon's, and broke it up before any effective shot could be taken.
Would have been a real good chance for the Red Raiders right there. Puck's tied up in the corner. Billy Conley makes it. He makes a move. Conley's turning it on. He brings it up over the red line, over the blue line. Carries the puck in. Slides it around the net. Moon misses it. Caught there by number 9, Paul Trecarton. Number 18, Jared Parker.
Good work by Trecarton in the corner to dig that puck loose.
Devaney goes in, slides it out to the point. Sullivan takes it, lines up, fires, misses the net. Back to Marty Devaney. He fires, misses the net. Sullivan back in, he fires. Chris Devaney slides it in. Murray falls on the puck.
Kenny Moon for Wellesley's been quite a story this year. He's having a great year despite Wellesley's really, 0-17 record. He's an excellent candidate for the All-Star team in the game to be played next weekend here at Babson.
Smith looking excellent for the Rockets down there. He just came up with some key saves. They did not want Wellesley to get a goal. They did not want Wellesley to have the confidence to think they can win this game. It would be excellent for the Rockets to poke in another, where Wellesley would want to throw in one themselves, get back in it.
Wellesley's still skating well, hasn't seemed to let up yet.
Nice play by Scotty Conley. Throws the puck in.
Needham's had to work for their goals tonight.
Last minute of play now. Number 10, Brian Conley takes it. Oh. Scotty Conley tries to keep it in. P.J. Hunt does. Brian Conley has the puck behind the net. Tries and slides it around and picks it up.
Brian Conley very effective with the puck behind the net tonight for Needham.
Number 11, Peter Sauer slides it in. Smith covers the puck, drops it back for Number 3, P.J. Honey makes a move. It's up to Scotty Conley. Scotty Conley makes a nice move there. Number 18, Jared Parker. He's got a 2-on-1. He shoots. Murray saves. The puck's laying in front of the net. Hunt comes in, slides it in front. Oh,
Scotty Conley had an excellent chance to score there. Just couldn't get a stick on it.
Hunt comes in, lays a nice hit on number 8. That's the end of the first period with the Rockets holding a 2-0 lead over the Red Raiders.
Excellent period of play by both teams, Eddie. I thought they both worked really hard. And it should be interesting to see what Wellesley comes out with in the second period to cover for their 2-0 deficit.
Both teams did skate well. I thought Wellesley played much more effectively than I thought they would. I really thought Needham would have no trouble with it. They're in a backyard dogfight right here now.
Yep.
And they're going to have to come out, get some goals. If Wellesley comes out, pops a couple in, looking at his tie game.
Well,
both goalies look good so far.
Excellent, yes.
Both goalies look good. I'm sure Needham outshot Wellesley.
Needham working Bobby Murray's low, shooting on him low. They've been working on that in practice. I've had noticed for the past couple of weeks. He's a good goalie upstairs, considering even though, despite they scoring on him tonight in the upper left-hand corner. But he's looked good so far. Needham's game plan has been to shoot low, and they have done that so far.
Needham, I'm sure, outshot the Raiders, but not by the margin I thought they were going to. Wellesley's really had Kenny Moon, their captain, number 19, playing like a man possessed. He's giving it everything he has in his last outing.
Yep, Paul Donlan also played it quite impressive.
Very well. Number 14 for the Red Raiders.
Along with Matt Lucarelli, also playing defense. Both have played effective, both offensively and defensively.
While the Rockets' defense has played very strong. Terry Sullivan, P.J. Hunt, Marty Devaney's turned in a good effort. Steve Fox has got, when he's been out here, he's done the job.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, we're going to be back.
Between Needham and Wellesley. My name's Terry Olson, and Dave Schumacher's going to be doing the play-by-play this period. Ed Doyle is no longer with us. And Needham's leading 2-0 right now, and Wellesley's looking to get a couple goals on the board.
Hi, this is Dave Schumacher. Needham held the shot advantage in the first period, 16-10, as they controlled the game, as Wellesley brings it over the blue line. And Smith comes out of net and tries to clear it, unsuccessfully. Goes out to Jared Parker, and cleared. Billy Conley with the puck. Up to Brian Conley, shoots, save. Nice save by Bob Murray.
Excellent save by Bobby Murray.
And another shot, just missed.
Big pile up in front of the
We
net.
got a whistle here.
Great chance for Brian Conley there to put the puck in the upper right-hand corner, but Bobby Murray robbed him where he's best to, his glove side.
14 saves for Bobby Murray in the first period.
Yeah, quite an impressive period. Pat Smith also played very well.
Well, he's going to have to sustain a few more drives here if they want to keep up with the Rockets.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a lot more shots on net. If Needham keeps up the pressure they've been putting on them, they'll walk away with a victory. But Wellesley's still not out of this. They haven't let down yet.
No.
Billy Conley out there centering Paul Picotton and Chris Devaney with Marty Devaney and Terry Sullivan on defense.
And here's Conley right here with a shot. Just off. Devaney at the blue line.
Needham's missed the net quite a few times in the past two periods. They've got to get more of their shots low and on net if they...
Sullivan controlling.
That looks like an offside's coming up.
There it is. 2-0 Needham here with 13:39 to go in the second period.
Both teams coming out fired up to play this period.
Oh yeah, they want to send the seniors off the big win here.
Fox replacing Marty Devaney on defense. Parker and Lucarelli on defense for Wellesley.
Chris Devaney in now forward for Needham. Smith on attempt to clear. Billy Conley now. Broken up by Sean Flaherty. Stephen Fox having his troubles out by the blue line now. Cleared by Wellesley. Got a whistle. Well, Paul Kelly's got to be pleased with the Needham performance so far in this game.
Yeah, he does. They've worked hard. You know, they didn't no laps coming out of the last Framingham South game down at Ullin Arena in Milton. They've carried it right into the second period so far, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Needham looks a lot better than their record shows right now. Billy Conley on the faceoff, controlled by Wellesley. Matt Lucarelli back to Needham.
Needham looking to reorganize here.
Cotton clearing it out. Wellesley's got it now. Stephen Falk clears it behind the net to Cotton, puts it in, and there's Chris Devaney with a nice shot and a nice save by Bob Murray.
Excellent save by Bobby Murray. Oh, Needham having
another
their
chance
chances.
for Needham.
Chris Devaney's only played a few shifts. This one last period and a couple this period, and he's looked quite well. He's played quite well. He's had a few shots on net already.
He's making the most of his time. He's got the puck now. That one's for Wellesley. Kenny Moon. Cleared in.
Both teams changing up.
Smith to Fox. Fox clearing it now. Nice play by Peter Shermanian.
Needham's got to clear that puck more effectively. One of these times, Wellesley's going to capitalize on it.
Oh, yeah. Like right there, and a nice save by Smith.
Excellent save by Smith covering up in front.
Got right in front of the puck. He's got to be fired up here in his last game for Needham High.
Yeah, he's looking for a shutout here. I'm sure he'd love to have one. As I was saying earlier in the first period, I've been practicing with Needham for, you know, the past couple of weeks quite intensively, and Pat's looked quite well in practice, and he deserves these last two starts he's been getting, and he's proved himself to be quite effective in between the posts.
Doing a great job out there. Both teams changed up now. Battling. Cleared out. Here comes P.J. Hunt. Bringing it behind the net. Looking for an effective clear. Needham can't get the puck out of their zone.
Wellesley, as in the first period, applied excellent forecheck and pressure.
Brian Danny, sophomore, clears it in. Jared Parker, Wellesley clearing it out, trying. Right in front, dangerous pass in front of the net there.
Paul Donlan did an excellent job to get the puck out of there, though.
Jackman clears it in behind the net. Jared Parker again.
Michael Hoffman applying some excellent pressure there.
Going to play it down.
It looks like Parker, he's shaking up a bit. Hoffman really hammered him, got his shoulder down low on him.
Parker's been playing an excellent period. He's really hustling out there. Mike Jackman coming off now for Needham.
Langio on the box serving a 7.5 minute misconduct that he received in the first period.
And that hurts Needham.
Yeah, they could use him up front. I believe Chris Devaney is in place of him, working with Billy Conley on that first line for Needham.
Now we've got Scott Conley, Brian Conley, and Kevin Fleming up front. To go with Terry Zellison, to go with Brian Danny, and P.J. Hunt. This is Fleming now. Danny, mid-ice, clears it in. Knocks the lawn. Brian Conley in the corner.
Excellent anticipation on his part right there to get that puck. Brian never lets up, works hard in practice every day. Always out here to play.
Definitely, and he is going to be feared in the Bay State next year. He's only being a junior. Clears it in. Nice opportunity there for Kevin Fleming.
Kenny Moon wrestled down Kevin Fleming behind the net there. Could have been called for an interference, but they let it go.
Yeah, the rest seem to be letting him play a little more this period. Billy Conley.
Excellent poke save by Bobby Murray in front of the net there.
Nice job by
Looks like
Murray.
we got a penalty coming up on Needham. Oh, no.
Yep. Talking to Mr. Kelly over there now. See what he's got.
Oh, the penalty's on Scott Conley, number 16 for Needham.
Scott's had a problem with penalties this year, thrown out of one game for too much penalty time. A few games back in the first half of the season.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of penalties with high sticking and cross-checking.
While being a great scorer, he might have to learn to control his stick a little more. We'll have a Wellesley power play coming up. See if they can take advantage, get back into this game.
Looks like they moved Lucarelli, the defenseman, up to forward for this power play situation for Wellesley. And Danello on defense for Wellesley, along with Kenny Moon. Brian Conley and Billy Conley will kill the penalty for Needham with Sullivan and Hunt.
Dan Heath skating off the ice.
Brian Conley's in his third year, played as a freshman, played a lot. He's always been an effective penalty killer since the day he moved in, since the day he got into this league.
He really does it all. Oh, Terry Sullivan took a hit there and cleared into the Wellesley zone. Murray with an attempted clear. Paul Donnellan gets it up to Lucarelli. Lucarelli to Shanadian. Trip there, waved off.
Breakaway.
Here comes Billy Conley. Oh, what a great
Beautiful save by Bobby Murray.
And a beautiful effort by Billy Conley, the captain of the Needham High Rockets. But Bob Murray stuck him, as he's done so many times this year.
Excellent work by Billy to shake off the defender on his back and move from his forehand to his backhand to get that shot off.
He almost came up with a short-handed goal there. Well, the face-off in the Wellesley end. Conley will take it. Tom Moylan.
Langill's penalty's up, that misconduct he received in the first period.
Well, that's good to see him back. He was premier goal scorers.
That'll be offside from number 4 from Wellesley, Lucarelli.
Needham's defense missing sophomore Doug Orsiani, who's out.
Yeah, Dougie sustained a head injury, major concussion in the 3 games ago, I believe, against Norwood.
And Danahy now, Brian Danahy moved back from the forward spot to his original defensive position to make up for it, as well as he controls in the end. Needham end now. Matt Lucarelli. Trying to work something. Kenny Moon battling for it.
Oh, that puck slipped away from him. Wellesley's got to get some. Wellesley's got to get some shots on net if they want to get back in
This
this
has not
game.
been an effective power play for Wellesley.
This is their 3rd one, I believe. I don't think they've accumulated more than 3 or 4 shots, but let's see what they can do. They got 25 seconds left on Scott Conley's penalty.
And Walter Langill back in the game now. Comes on with Paul Tricart and Brian Conley coming out. Line changes for Wellesley too, as Peter Salas comes out along with Peter Shermadian. Face off in the Needham end. 2-0 Needham. They've had control most of the game, although Wellesley's got the power play now. And a nice opportunity. Someone could have poked that in for Wellesley, but cleared by Needham. Tricart. Here's Wellesley. Cleared and Kenny
Wellesley wants that puck, Dave. They don't seem to be letting up. There's 6 seconds left in this power play, and they seem to be working for a real good shot.
Yeah, they are. They're just waiting for the right opportunity. Could be right here. There's a shot. Saved by Smith. Tied up in front.
The scramble. It's a mad scramble. That puck looks like it's going to pop loose, though. And it did.
Now Wellesley's hustling. Now Wellesley wants to score, it looks like. Oh, there's a trip over Smith in the end.
Smith looks like he got kicked in the head.
That looked like Mark Fallon kicking Smith in the head. But he gets up and shakes it off. The Wellesley fans applaud that. And here comes a Needham penalty.
Number 17, Walter Langill.
Look at that, Walter Langill again.
Most likely it was for interference, but we'll wait to hear the call.
Spent more time in the penalty box today than on the ice.
Can believe it. I can believe it. Probably 9 minutes in penalties at it. Yeah, interference.
Interference. Shook the post loose on there. The referee's trying to fix it up. So, just like that, Wellesley's going to have another power play opportunity. And they look good at the end of the last one. See if they can poke one in here.
Needham's going to have to stay out of the penalty box, especially if Wellesley starts playing really well and starts knocking in a goal or so, and they're right back in it. They're only down 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, one good run by them. This game's going to be tied up. Kenny Moon's in there with Tom Moylan for Wellesley. Matt Lucarelli as well.
Lucarelli's been moving all around, playing right wing and left wing. Been back in the defense, too.
Here's Lucarelli with a shot and a save by Smith. Tom Moylan hustling in there, but it's controlled by P.J. Hunt around the net. Here. Kevin Fleming clears it out.
I believe that was Brian Danahy.
Excuse me, Brian Danny.
Scotty Conley and Brian Conley coming on now for Needham to kill the penalty.
Replacing Paul Ducat and Captain Billy Conley. See what Wellesley can do. They got a minute and eight seconds left. Plenty of time in this power play. 8:06 left in the period. As Hunt clears it. Robin Murray waits. Captain Kenny Moon behind the net. Passes it off. He's got it back now.
Oh, excellent opportunity for Scott Conley to take that puck away from him. Oh, a 2-on-1 break for Needham.
Brian Conley. A nice play as it's controlled by Peter Schmanian. Takes a shot. Got a whistle.
Conley and Conley couldn't put together a 2-on-1. They had an excellent opportunity there.
I think we got an offside call
Right.
here.
I believe it is.
Another line change. Terry Sullivan, freshman Terry Sullivan coming on.
Senior number 8, Stephen Fox for Needham. Wellesley still not able to capitalize on these penalties, on these power plays.
No, Needham's doing a good job. Trying to control the puck, clearing it in every once in a while. Here's the face-off. Terry Sullivan clearing it in to Brian Conley. See what Brian
Excellent
can do.
play.
Oh, that was a beautiful save.
Brian Conley really working tonight, Dave. He
Oh,
has not
yeah,
let
he's
up
having
one
a
bit.
great game. He's done it all. He had an assist in the first period and scored one of his own. One of his better games. Terry Sullivan clears it out, off the ice. We'll have a face-off. Oh, Needham penalty goal is doing the job so far, as they've been in serious penalty trouble all period. But Pat Smith still has his shutout.
Smith has been playing excellent even under all this pressure. Sure, he wishes his team was, 5-on-5 with Wellesley, but 13 seconds left to go in Wellesley power play.
Here's Terry Sullivan, trying to clear it out unsuccessfully. Peter Salas, nice hit there by Scotty Conley. Now it's cleared out. Nice job by Terry Sullivan. One of the better defenders on the team and only a freshman. He's got a great future here at Needham High.
It's all evened up now.
Sure Smith likes to see that. And here's Scott Conley.
Oh,
Passes it to Brian Conley, shoots.
didn't quite
Off-center.
get the handle on that backhand there.
Just slightly off-center as well as he tries to clear it out. Terry, seems the only time that the puck's in Needham's end is on a Wellesley power play.
Yeah, exactly. But even so, Wellesley can't get the shots, and they're going to have to get them if they want to get back into this
Yeah,
game.
they can't rely on power plays because Needham's going to be playing a little more cautious, trying not to get that penalty.
Well, I think Needham wants to get a handful more goals. I think they want to run the score up.
Here's Brian Conley with an attempt.
That's going to be whistled offside.
And with 6:09 left in the second period, it's 2-0 Needham still. 2 early goals by Scott Conley and Brian Conley. Been the difference so far.
Needham's third line, Michael Jackman, number 12.
Michael Jackman with a clutch goal last week.
Yeah, he played an excellent game, and he came through in the last minutes of the Framingham South Gander.
It's another example of an overachiever.
Yeah.
Popped in a clutch goal to beat Framingham South. Larry Devaney clearing it in, the other freshman on the club.
Parker back to get the puck.
Greg Stremloff skating in. Had a nice chance there, but Smith broke it up.
Smith looking very confident in goal tonight.
This is the best I've seen him in a while.
He's carried that intensity straight from the last game. He does not look weak in one aspect tonight.
No, he really wants this. Peter Sal's coming on for Wellesley, replacing Sean Flaherty. We'll face off in the Needham zone here. Sal will take that face off. Battling in the corner. Whistle the face off. Miles will take the face-off against Mike Jackson. Opportunity for Wellesley. Broken up by P.J. Hunt.
Wellesley applying excellent pressure here.
Nice cleared out by David.
Nice play by David DePay to get that puck out.
Marty Devaney with a chance. Skates over. Broken up nicely by Matt Lucarelli. Lucarelli battling in the corner. Playing a good defensive game. And man, the net's loose.
Jackman fired that puck out in front one-handed. Shane Carey couldn't quite get the handle on it. Murray knocked the nets right off the moorings. Excellent save on the part of Bobby Murray.
Great job. Bobby Murray, some fine goaltending this game.
All season long, despite the 0-17 record, he's played excellent.
No, he's been one of the few bright spots for this Wellesley team.
I don't know Bobby Murray's situation from with school next year, but I've seen some college goaltending, and I believe he can play at that level.
Oh, he looks like it. If he had a good defense and a couple good lines in front of him, he would star, and he would be. A lot of scouts would be looking at him. Control.
Excellent chance for Needham here.
And it's a goal! David Fay scored that one. David.
Well, we seemed to be just standing there. Needham walked right through him, right out of the corner.
David Page is walking in. It looked like he was going to pass to Marty Devaney, but a nice fake, and he just put it right through. David Fay.
I believe that's David Fay's first goal of the season.
I think it is. And look at him. He couldn't be happier. And that makes it 3-0 Needham. And if they keep up pressure like this, Wellesley's going to dig themselves a big hole that I don't think they can get out of. Comes with 5 minutes to go in the period. David Fay. That was a nice effort. And as you said, Terry, Wellesley just looked like they didn't want it. Caught asleep.
They can't afford to do that. They're going to need a goal very soon. Needham working very well. Forechecking excellent.
Yeah. Billy Conley clears it.
Savane was very strong stepping up there.
It's a nice hit there in the Needham man. Paul Donnellan clears it in. Right in front, but Chris Devaney clears it again. You're right, he's playing a good period.
Billy Conley looks to be going in all alone.
Billy Conley takes it, and a nice shot, but just off. Murray was in his face. Terry Sullivan off on his shot.
Can't hit the net tonight from the Needham points. They're getting the shots off, but they're not getting them on net. They're going to have to if they want to get a few more goals here tonight.
It was cleared out by Peter Shamanian. Smith.
Excellent control behind the net by Pat Smith, looking up. Billy Conley caught a cheap shot to the head there. Looked like they could have whistled it, but they let it go.
They waved it off. Here's Terry Sullivan. Passes it out. Conley's trailing. Here's Billy Conley. Pulls up. Chris Devaney with a chance there. He couldn't get the handle. Some nice Wellesley defense. Terry Sullivan with a shot. Billy Conley controlling behind the net. Tosses it out to the point. A shot from Marty Devaney, and that's off. Billy Conley. Again from Marty Devaney. See what he can do. He winds up.
Oh, excellent shot. Nobody there to tip it, though. Chris Devaney couldn't get a stick on the ice.
It was a nice job by Bob Murray, too, right on top of that. Terry Sullivan out to Marty
Devaney again from the point.
Devaney
This one again wide.
Putting on some excellent pressure.
Line for Needham looks to be tiring a bit as the Needham starts to change. Brian Conley coming on for Needham.
Conley, one of the real workhorses of this team. Here's Billy Conley. Trying to clear it out. He's got Brian. Takes it himself over the red line. It's a nice effort there.
Oh, excellent pass. Excellent moves by Billy Conley through the middle there.
There's a nice chance there for Paul Trecarton. Couldn't quite put it in. The line change. Here comes sophomore crew. Scott Conley, Kevin Fleming to go with Brian Danahy, senior Stephen Fox.
Also coming on for Wellesley, number 8, who's not on the program. We don't know who he is.
The true sleeper of the team, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a conference in front of the Wellesley net. Making Bob Murray aware of something. We'll have a face-off. 3-0 Needham with 2:50 to go in the second period. And they look good.
Wellesley still skating hard, though. One lapse cost him that third goal.
They had some great opportunities on the power play, just couldn't quite poke it in. This is cleared here. Here's Smith.
Wellesley's able to keep it in.
Peter Salles clears it in for Wellesley. Well, they're skating. A little lapse cost them that third goal there, but now they're skating. They're trying hard. And here's a shot, a nice save by Smith. Great opportunity for Peter Salles.
Wellesley looking for something here. Nice
There's
save again
Smith
by Pat
again.
Smith.
Poking it in, and Smith again ties it up. So how about Pat Smith?
Incredible night for Pat. Carrying it over again, as I said, from the Framingham South game. Has looked great tonight.
He has. Wow, Pat Smith. We have seen some great goaltending from him tonight. And it, as you said, Terry, carrying over from the South game. Carrying that momentum, and he has not let up a goal yet. He's got plenty of shots, and Wellesley's not happy about that.
That'll really frustrate Wellesley. Coming, meeting a hot goalie like that. They're working hard. They're trying to get those shots on net, and Smith is coming up big on all those good shots.
Alex Cook there with a chance at the point. Stremloff. But it's cleared out. Not quite.
Wellesley keeping the pressure on, really looking for a goal.
Danny he hustling for it. Couldn't get it. Exciting action in the Needham end. Cleared out.
Ken
We
Moon
got
wasn't able
Brian
to keep it.
Conley after it. Breakaway. Shot.
What
Score!
a move by Brian Conley.
His second goal of the game. Brian Conley. 4-0 Needham with 1 minute and 37 seconds left. And there was just nothing that Bob Murray can do on that shot.
All alone. Once again to the backhand side.
How about that?
Past 5 goals have been to the backhand. Unbelievable.
Three points today for Brian Conley.
Worked hard for every one of them, too. The whole Needham team.
And what a season he's had. Great way to cap it off today. As Murray attempted to clear it out.
Brian Conley, a possible all-star candidate this year for the game next Saturday night as a junior.
I think he should be.
Needham not letting up the pressure. This third line for Needham really working.
No,
Dave Fay again.
And there was a shot and a nice job by Murray. Again. Hot action out in front of the net. Here's P.J. Hunt with a shot. Nice job by Murray. One minute to go in the period. Mike Jackman clears it in for Needham. Got a whistle offside call. Line change for Wellesley.
Sure, Wellesley would like to put one in before the end of the period. They don't want to go in 4 goals down.
I think if they can pop one in here at the end of the period, get their morale up.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough transition coming back to the third period. They really got to...
Coach Gary Gillia, perhaps in the locker room, get their morale up, and they'll come back here fired up, see what they can do in the third period. They would love to pop one in here, but Needham not letting up. Nice job by Myron Devaney clearing it in. There's Sean Carey. Gets it in and Murray clears it out. Peter Shamanian. He's out to Kenny Moon.
Smith way out of the net.
Oh, and took a hit there. Kenny Moon laid a hit, and I think we're going to have a whistle here.
Smith cheap shot it on the way out. I think they should have called a penalty on Lucarelli there. Tripped him on the way over to the bench.
Yeah, but they got Kenny Moon. Nice job by Smith. Smith got right up, hustled over to the bench as Needham held possession, and now the Rockets going to have a power play.
I believe this is Kenny Moon's second penalty of the night. It wasn't a good penalty he took there. You just don't go after the other team's goalie.
No, there was no reason to do that. He didn't have the puck. He just went right after him. You just don't do that. He didn't even have his stick.
Great composure held there by Pat Smith.
Oh, yeah. Always thinking. Here, a possible shorthanded goal opportunity thwarted by P.J. Hunt. Billy Conley's got Brian Conley. Here comes Brian Conley. That was forehanded. A nice job by the goalpost.
Brian Conley looking for the hat trick. And a short-handed goal to boot.
P.J. Hunt saves it.
That'll be offside. And
that's going to end the period.
excellent play by both people tonight, both teams tonight. I thought, you know, one more period left. If Wellesley can get themselves together and get a few goals on the board, you know, points on the board, they'll be all set.
Oh, this one's not over by any stretch of the imagination.
But if Needham keeps that intensity up that they've been playing with for these first two periods, they should have no problems.
So 2 goals for Needham and 4-0 Rockets after 2 periods. And Pat Smith got his shutout so far.
I'm sure Coach Kelly's really pleased.
Oh, he's got to be.
And I'm sure Wellesley coach Gary Gildia is going to give his team a talk and try to get them ready for this third period here.
Hey, if they put in a couple goals early in the period, get Needham reeling. The Rockets have been known to have a couple bad streaks this year, and when they go bad, you never know what Wellesley can do.
I've seen it early in the season. They've had, you know, they've been up and they've gone really sour. Okay. We'll be back with our third period in action in just a few minutes.
Needham winning 4-0 here. Wellesley's got to get together. They got to put in a few goals if they want any chance of getting back into it. Needham on the power play here. As the shots on goal were about even last period. Bob Murray making some fine stops, countered by Pat Smith.
Pat Smith played an excellent first and second period.
Smith is the one with the shutout.
Look to see him to keep it up tonight, the rest of this period.
Scoring now around the Bay State League. Natick 4, Framingham South 1. Framingham South seemingly still reeling from that Needham loss. Here's P.J. Hunt.
Excellent play to keep it in there.
Stephen Fox up after Needham can't handle it, and Wellesley clears. Hunt clears it out. Walter and Joe back on the ice.
Good work by Billy Conley to work for that puck.
Doing a great job keeping it in the Wellesley end. Cleared out there by Tom Moylan. Stephen Fox clears it out. But right back is Jeff Parker. Also from the Bay State last night, the Needham Rockets hoop team beat Wellesley 80-67 in a great game. Needham played its best hoop of the year. Scott Benny and Travis Aronson each had 26 points. A nice job by Smith there. He holds it. Oh, a little pushing behind the net there. Smith didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, he was looking to get rid of the puck, and he just couldn't find it. Kid gave him a little poke with the stick. Number 16, Mark Dallin. Gave him a little chop on the...
Now better watch it, or Needham will send someone on him. I think that's just frustration setting in for Wellesley. Now they can't put the puck in the net.
Yeah.
Smith's playing a great game, and he figures, hey, might as well just give him a little shove, try to rattle his nerves.
Oh, now Jay Lupo's coming in the nets for Needham.
And how about Pat Smith? The Needham fans giving Pat Smith a great ovation. Needham's got some of the best fans in the league.
Yeah.
You saw it right there.
Needham will take his 1 minute timeout. Well, no, they're not going to take it. Yeah, they will.
Oh yeah, they're gonna give Lupo a little warming up. Lupo, one of the better goalies in the Bay State League. Smith got the start tonight as a result of his fine performance against South last game.
Also, Jay's a junior and Pat's a senior. This is his last game at Needham High School.
Oh, sure, and Smith played just a fantastic game. Couldn't ask for anything else. No goals did he let up.
Actually, I'm a bit surprised Paul took him out. I figured he'd leave him in there for the shutout, but...
I am too.
Jay's been working hard in practice also.
Oh, yeah, but if I'm the coach, I'm keeping in my senior. It's his last game at Needham High. Jay's got a full year ahead of him. I don't like it. But he's the coach. He's doing what he thinks is right. Give Jay a chance to play in this last game. And hey, let's see if Wellesley can rattle this new goaltender coming in cold.
Could be a factor, but Needham keeps the intensity up. The offensive and defensive intensity they're playing with, they should still maintain it.
Oh yeah, Lupo does not want to be the one to ruin Smith's shutout. 2 periods plus of fantastic hockey. Now here's the face-off in the Needham end. Right away, Lupo clears it out. Kevin Fleming.
Excellent move by Fleming to the ice there. Lost it.
Fleming, really a worker. One of the great workers on this Needham High team. Multi-athlete. And Scott Conley takes it in the corner. Conley brings it out. P.J. Hunt at the blue line takes a shot. It's off center. Puck's just loose there. Brian Conley. There's a shot for Stephen Fox, and that almost trickled through.
Oh, that puck's loose.
Oh, I don't like that call one bit. He had no control of that puck. He was loose right in front of the net. That could have cost Needham another goal.
They call Brian Conley Boris because of you know, his looks. Looks a lot like Boris Becker, you know, tennis champion. He
I just can't help.
Name kind of sticks, you know. I noticed you try to almost say it a few times, and the coach calls him by that name too. You know, everybody refers to him.
Everyone. I don't think most people know that his first name's Brian.
Yeah, younger kids don't anyway at the high school.
Cleared out by Alex Cook there. Excuse me. Nice job by Murray. Wellesley attempting to clear out. Here they come. Peter Shemanian on the wing. He's battling for it. Shemanian's seen a lot of ice time tonight. Doing a fine job. Nice hit there by Scott Conley. Kicked out by Marty Devaney.
Wellesley looking to apply a little pressure here on Jay Lupo.
Oh yeah, they want to get a few shots off. And there's that shot by Shemanian just off. Shemanian controlling. Nice hit there by Terry Sullivan, the big freshman. Needham defense trying to work. Put some good pressure by this Wellesley line. They work pretty well together. Jared Parker in the corner for Wellesley, fighting it out with Murray Devaney. Little help by Scott Conley, and the whistle's blown. Over face-off in Needham end. 11:51 to play in this contest. Needham up 4-0, looking good. But the puck's been in Needham's end a little in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, Wellesley's going to need a goal if they want to get back into this one. They can't. I don't think you can't wait any longer.
No.
Not at this point.
They need one definitely in the next minute or two.
The power plays really hurt them. They had 4 or 5 power plays and they couldn't capitalize.
They just couldn't capitalize, exactly. Outclassed by a fired-up Needham squad as the puck's in front of the net. Loose, nice job by Lupo. And here's a shot
Donnellan
over the net. Donnellan with an excellent chance there. No one was near him. Cleared out. Chasing after it, number 7, David Fay. He had a goal there in the contest.
Very risky pass by Bobby Murray there, right across his crease.
Attempt cleared out by P.J. Hunt. Brought out. P.J. Hunt on the net. Another one of the multi-athletes on this team.
Oh,
nice pass by Jackman. And there's a shot. Nice save. Wow.
You can't shoot to that glove of Bobby Murray. It's hot. Very hot. Has been all year. Has been for the past couple of years.
Shane Carey in on that. Maybe if he tried to move or something, or maybe a backhand, he could have had a chance. You can't go in like that, as you said, on Bobby Murray. One of the best straight-on goaltenders in this league. Nice job there. 5-0 might have been just a little too much if Shane had got that goal. Jackman taking the face-off for Needham.
Excellent.
It's back for P.J. P.J. Hunt deflected off. That's a loose puck.
Well, I don't think the whistle should have been blown there. I don't think that hit the netting.
A little more sloppy officiating, but that's all right. 11:05 to go now. Danny Hean Hunt at defense for Needham. Wellesley's we got Mark Fallon out there, along with Captain Kenny Moon, co-captain. Jared Parker as well. And this is Mark Fallon. Fallon attempted to clear it out. Nice job by P.J. Hunt. Action by the Needham bench. That's a nice hit. Nice job by Fay.
Needham playing a lot better disciplined defense tonight than they've played.
Oh, great job. Nice job there by Shane Carey.
Oh, Lupo.
Lupo. Ooh.
Covered up nicely there. Lost track of the puck for a couple seconds.
Some nice reflexes there for Jay Lupo. Unexpected. Coming in for Pat Smith. He's done a good job. Smith's got to be holding his breath with every Wellesley shot. Line changes for both clubs. Matt Lucarelli coming in, among others for Wellesley.
Michael Harmon centering Needham.
Lucarelli, a big sophomore defender. Wellesley should get some good time out of him in the future as Needham tries to clear it out. Chris Avanian again. Had a good second period, Chris did. This is Mike Hartman, junior Mike Hartman.
Hartman used to be a goalie last year. This is his first year playing out of the nets.
He makes the most out of all the time that he can get in the Needham zone. This is Chris Avani again, trying to bring it around the net. Chased by Paul Donnellan. A nice hit there. As Hartman tries to clear it out.
That's Dave Duffy, number 25, seeing his first shift of the night for Needham.
Brought up from the JVs. Duffy's a real scrappy player.
A junior should prove to be a big factor for Needham squad next year.
Paul Kelly bringing him up, give him some experience for next year.
Wellesley looking for a goal here.
Lucarelli.
Oh, Lupo just got a stick on it.
Pretty lucky. Here's Lucarelli. Lucarelli clearing it in. Paul Donnellan.
Fox doing an excellent job of tying up Donnellan in front of the net.
But Lupo covers it up, doing a good job. And here comes Needham's first line. ACJ Lupo will have a face-off in the Needham end. Excuse me. You can just see the frustration on the Wellesley bench. Players starting to hang their heads a little bit. 9:19 to go. Things are starting to look a little bleak for Wellesley.
Well, they might be hanging their heads on the bench, but when they get out there on the ice, they don't seem to be letting up quite yet. They're keeping the pressure on the Needham defense, making them work. Good hockey both ways. Good hockey both ways.
Yeah, we're seeing a good game. Billy Conley controlling. Attempted pass to Langell. Intercepted nicely by Kenny Moon. Moon, one of the mainstays of this Wellesley club. Lucarelli clears it in, but P.J. Hunt intercepts it. Oh, what do you got? What'd they call? Whistle here. We should have a face-off for the Needham end.
Might have been a high sticking. Needham would still like to run this score up a bit.
Oh, they would love that. They're going to get as many goals as they can. Still rub it in Wellesley's face. This is one of the most intense rivalries in the Bay State, or in the whole state, for that matter. Teams really get up for each other, as you can see by the intense action tonight. Brian Danahy clears it out, move back to the defensive slot. And here's a chance for Paul Tricharton, the junior. Couldn't get the handle, but he clears it in. Danahy did a nice job there. There's some action right in front of the Wellesley bench. Oh, that was a nice hit there. Danahy was leveled by Jared Park.
Wellesley struggling defensively to move that puck up, get some offense going, change the lines for both teams.
We got Fleming coming back on along with Brian Conley, 3 points on the night.
Brian's having a great night tonight.
Scotty Conley, along with Marty Devaney, Terry Sullivan. You got the freshman connection in the defense there.
They played well together tonight. Paul Kelly's given, Marty Devaney a big chance to show himself in these past few games. Marty's done an excellent job, worked hard in practice, and deserves the playing time he's getting out there.
Oh, sure. Needham's got a young team.
Yeah, they do, a very young team.
Team with only 3 seniors.
No seniors on the defensive end of it, so defensively they'll come back strong next year. They got a lot of strong forwards.
While some people think that might have been the weakness this year, that's going to be the future strength of this Needham team. Team to be contended with in the future. It's only losing 3 players this year.
Sullivan moves the puck really well for a freshman. He plays like he's a junior.
Oh,
he shows the experience out there. Takes a lot of leadership.
Such poise out there. You can see it there. Sullivan battling.
He's not afraid to take some chances.
Kevin Fleming. But now it's out. And there's a shot. Shot from Ivan. Here's a big chance. Nice shot, but it was just off. Mark Falon on that shot.
Ken Moon, Brian Conley take a
and just looking, you can really see everyone hustling out there. Everyone wants it. No one's giving up, as you said before, Terry. Needham, they just want some more goals. They want that shutout for Smith and Lupo. Wellesley still trying to poke a few in. Got a line change. Lucarelli back on. One with Greg Stremlaw, Sean Flaherty, and Paul Donelin. Mark Pallon skating off. Needham's also missing the play of the last few games of Captain Greg Pertel.
Oh, yeah. Greg suffered 2 dislocated shoulders this year. It's been real unfortunate.
Pertel, one of the best scorers, one of the best all-around players in the Bay State. Sorely missed by Needham.
Yeah, I was talking to him a couple days ago. He said he's interested in playing some summer hockey. Got good potential to play, you know, college hockey next year. I don't know about Division I, but
Brian Conley just couldn't get the handle on that, and it's cleared out. Here comes Greg Stremlaw with a nice chance. Back quickly is Needham. There's a shot, nice save by Lupo, a shot by Sean Flaherty.
excellent clear by Brian Conley to get it out
Chance
of the
for
zone.
Scotty Conley here, the sophomore sensation. Oh, a nice effort. We got a penalty coming up.
Yep, that was a blatant hook.
Scotty Conley with a great effort. He was hooked. But as usual, give it 110%. Almost poked that one in. Needham's going to have a power play.
Penalty to number 4, Lucarelli from Wellesley. I believe it was hooking. Hooking or holding.
Well,
He grabbed him from behind.
Gary Gill, you just can't be happy with this. Needham power play now. Needham's up 4-0.
Yeah.
Wellesley can't afford to be shorthanded for another minute and 30.
Tough to score goals a man down. Really is.
With 6:27 to go. Penalty kill is on for Wellesley.
Wellesley's hungry, though. They'll be hungry. They'll be working to kill this penalty off. Looking for a shorthanded goal.
Nothing sparks up a team more than a shorthanded goal, I'll tell you.
That's true. And with 6:25 left to play, still plenty of time. Wellesley's going to have to get something, though.
Danny controlling. Sophomore Brian Danny gets it intercepted, but he's fast. He's a hustler. One of those young defenders, an underclassman. Seen a lot of time this year. Scored his first goal the other night. And here he is. Nice pass off to Lungel. Lungel winds up and just misses. Michael Jackman controlling.
Needham not getting the shots they did in the past 2 periods. Bobby Murray has not been tested as...
Wellesley's playing much better defense. And you got to think back to the 4th goal, or the 3rd goal, excuse me, when Needham just walked right in, and that could have broke Wellesley's back early in the 2nd period.
Yeah, you can't let down at all, especially when you're down by 2 goals and let a 3rd goal go in like that.
David Fay scoring his first goal in that particular play. Walked right in, untouched. A nice move. And that could have broke Wellesley's back as well as a face-off.
Okay, Paul Kelly commenting on Needham's lack of shots, stealing shots to his team. They really just haven't gotten them off like they did in the first 2, as I mentioned earlier.
Well, Wellesley, this has been a fairly even game. Both teams getting their opportunities. Just Needham's really capitalizing.
Yes, exactly.
Wellesley has not suffered from lack of opportunity.
Smith really smothered Wellesley with a couple of great saves in front.
Oh, he had
Good control of the puck.
He had a fantastic game. And Needham playing without Walter Lingell for 7 minutes. One of their best goal scorers.
Showed no signs of weakness.
None.
Walter's had a good year this year. He's worked hard. He's really an intense player, and he loves it. He loves the game.
Another possible all-star. If not this year, definitely next year. Here he is. Passes it back out to Billy Conley.
Nice pass by Billy
Terry
Conley.
Sullivan winds up in a nice deflection.
On the go. That's a tough shot to make for Sullivan, a freshman defenseman. Excellent heads-up play by Billy to spot him, though.
It was a good job. Here's Billy Conley again. He's looking. P.J. Hunt. Nice job there. Greg Stremlaw for Wellesley. Billy Conley.
Stealing behind the net.
Oh, a nice shot by Lucarelli. Just out of the penalty box. Made a great defensive play. Kid looks good. Oh, what do we got? Got offside.
Number 9, Greg Stremlow is offside on that play.
Line changes. Jackman coming in for Needham.
This line's been very effective in the past 4 games that I've seen for Needham. They've proved,
Oh, they've
as
done
I
a great
mentioned
job.
earlier with Eddie.
You look at this. You look at Jackman's clutch goal against Framingham South.
Exactly.
Dave Fay today. Done a great job. Here's Sullivan. Passes it out. Shane Carey. Shane Carey's a hustler. Doesn't get a lot of credit. Doesn't get a lot of glory.
Fay with a nice chance there in front with a backhander.
Lucarelli trying to clear it out.
4 minutes and 24 seconds left to play here. Final game of the Bay State League, 1986-87.
Shamanian.
Nice pass by P.J. Hunt. Good heads up.
And a nice job by Dave Bay right there. Now just passes a little bit behind Shane Carey there.
I think he should have taken the shot there.
Terry Sullivan.
Sullivan, a great heads up hockey player.
Oh, they're going to get some quality time out of him in the future. Only a freshman. As you mentioned before, Terry shows great poise out there, plays like a junior. Attempt there. Stay.
Weird bounce off the boards there.
Stay battling. Chance for Wellesley. Pete Shamanian with a chance there. Captain Kenny Moon. P.J. Hunt diving. He's going on.
He's going to get called for a trip. You can't leave your feet to play the body like that. That wasn't a good penalty for P.J. to take. Cause
you're right. There's really no reason for that. They're up 4-0. The last thing they want is to give Wellesley a chance to get back into this game.
maybe getting a bit late now, but I'm sure Needham wants to keep that shot on. If they keep this intensity up, now Wellesley doesn't have a chance to get back in this game.
While PJ's not happy about that, neither is Paul Kelly.
We'll see if Wellesley cannot get a goal on the board here. They need one here. It could be curtains for them.
Here come the Rocket penalty killers. Brian Conley, as we mentioned before.
Scotty Conley, too. Marty Devaney and Brian Danahy.
Here's a young team out there. We got two sophomores, a freshman, and a junior out there.
Yeah.
For Needham. Devaney with a nice job, and there's Brian Conley. Good job by Marty Devaney. That's good to see. No icing on the penalty. Here's Murray. Clears it out to Paulie Donnellan. Donnellan brings it over.
Pursued by Conley. Conley will really press you.
There's a shot, and a nice job by Jay Lupo. And the Needham defense. Oh, Wellesley had a chance there.
Got a pad on it. Frustration being exhibited in the corner. You can see Kenny Moon. His final game, they're down 4-0 with about 2.5 minutes left to play. And
no one wants to be the captain of an 0-17 team.
That's true.
He's a good player. Scott Conley comes up.
He hasn't let up. Wellesley hasn't let up tonight.
He won't let him. So there was an excellent chance there for Sean Flaherty and Paul Donnellan along with Moon. But Lupo, as you said, got a pad on it. Kicked it out. Right about now, frustration's got to be setting in. Brian Denny skates off the ice well, the face-off on the Needham end. 4-0 Needham with 2:42 to go. 53 seconds left on the Wellesley power play. Had a chance right there. Peter Stiles clears it around. Brian Conley with a nice hit. Well, look, Wellesley's not setting anything up as it's cleared out by Terry Sullivan. Wellesley's not setting anything up. They got a freak chance over there, but they're not setting up a power play.
They're not capitalizing. And with 2 minutes left, he had to get a goal about a minute, at the start of this power play. And Needham's not letting up one bit.
Oh, no. They are really playing. And here's a chance for Peter Stiles with a shot. Easy save for Lupo. Dangling in front, Kevin Fleming.
Dangerous play by Kevin there. Took the puck right to the middle where he could have fired it up the board and gotten it out.
There's a chance there. Just broken up. That was Alex Cook. Here's Salas. Nice shot, nice hit in there for Needham.
Michael Hoffman coming into the game.
And there's our whistle with 1:39 to go in this game.
We'll bring to the end of the Bay State League season.
And right about now, Wellesley's got to be thinking about 0-18. A 4-0 lead for Needham. Billy Conley on for perhaps his last shift of the year as the Needham captain, along with P.J. Hunt, Mike Hartman. Only two seniors for Needham. Kelly's trying to play those two seniors as much as possible as Greg Patel's out. Trying to get them as much time as possible. As you saw Smith before. Here's Billy Conley. Ooh, right through the crease. Lupo's pretty lucky there, and it's cleared out. Tom Moylan chasing after it. We wouldn't need him like a 5th goal here just to put the icing on the cake. Steve Fox. TJ Hunt. Fox again. Needham not letting up. Billy Conley.
Okay.
Cleared out 1 minute to go. And here comes Billy Conley. See what he can do. He's got Walter on the wing. Drops it in for Walter. Walter winds up. Oh, hit from behind, and Murray with the save.
They're not going to call that one.
Hit from behind by Sean Flaherty. Let go, as you said, by the refs.
Brian Conley still behind the net with a puck. So dangerous.
Shot for Billy Conley, and no, right off.
Billy's looking to end the season with another goal.
Oh, would he love that? It's just P.J. Hunt. Brings it in.
The intensity Needham's playing with is incredible. Wellesley still not letting up.
22 seconds to go. Both teams just playing their hearts out. And then that shot, go!
What a way to end the season for Walter Langell there. Slipped the puck by Bobby Murray's left-hand side.
And how many times have we seen Walter Langell capitalize on a loose puck in front of the net? One of the best goal scorers on Needham's team, and it's 5-0 Rockets. The icing on the cake. Their 2nd win over Wellesley this year. How sweet it is for Coach Paul Kelly in the Needham Rockets.
Patrick Smith and Jay Lupo looking at sharing a shutout this year. First time all season.
How about that Needham goaltending? Smith the first 2 periods and Lupo cleaning up in the 3rd period. Mike Duffy in again for Needham to finish off the last 16 seconds. Wellesley would like to pop one in here. Looked like a nice hit by Duffy on Lucarelli, much bigger than him.
Winding down here.
Seconds. And this one's in the books. Needham 5, Wellesley 0.
What a way to end the season for Needham. They look psyched.
Look at him, so
I'd have to credit Brian Conley and Patrick Smith for exceptional games tonight, David.
oh, those are my MVPs, Terry. Smith just never gave Wellesley a chance to get into the game in the first 2 periods.
No.
Excellent goaltending, and as you said, Brian Conley, 3 points on the night with 2 goals and an assist. He got the first assist of the game on a beautiful pass to Scott Conley, who finished it off. Then he scored one of his own on a nice pass from Billy Conley.
Yep, you have to credit Bobby Murray and Kenny Moon for Wellesley, who played exceptional games tonight. I mean, inspirational hockey. I mean, it's tough to
Oh, no doubt about it.
go an 0-18 season, but they played very well tonight and never let up.
For
Very
anyone who's ever
impressive.
been on a losing team, I mean, Wellesley never gave up. They just played intense hockey. As you said, Murray and Kenny Moon. Excellent game, and it's just too bad that the season has to end this way. On the other side of the coin, how about those Needham Rockets? Skating off very happily. Fantastic game for them. Paul Kelly's got to be excited. Great way to end this season. Great way to end for seniors Billy Conley, Pat Smith, and Greg Portelli, who unfortunately couldn't play in this one.
All right, well, we'd like to thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight for the Wellesley game, and it's been quite a game. Very impressive.
The final score, Needham 5, Wellesley 0, on the last Bay State game of the season. I'm David Schumacher.
I'm Terry Olson.
Thank you.